And we're gonna dap it up with my man 20 Bello in the building, you know.
Indeed.
I got my man
Rome
is in the building. My man Colton in the building.
What's up? What's
happening?
From the early podcast, Unleashed podcast is in the building.
I like that.
They gonna help me out tonight. You know how we gonna do it. You know, we gonna rock it tonight.
Yeah,
I got a few little topics for y'all. You know, I throw a little bit of everything at you when we on. You know, when we on the Dap It Up podcast, we just dap it up a lot of different topics.
Hey man, let's get it. Let's get it.
Definitely gonna promote the hot sauce, the Bello Burn hot sauce for sure. I want everybody to go grab some of this daggone hot sauce, man. We gonna taste, we gonna taste it and everything. But we got my man 20 Bello in the building, man. What's up, 20 Bello?
Ain't too much but the grind, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Ain't too much but the grind. Right. Going up like George Jefferson, man. That's
moving on up,
man.
I love it.
To the east side.
Yeah, absolutely.
First, I like to want you to talk about your hot sauce. Let us know how you got started, how things, how you came up with this idea of doing some hot sauce.
Yeah, because that's unusual when someone, you know what I'm saying? I'm geeked to hear the story.
Well,
for
you
real.
know what? The funny thing is, like, I moved out of D.C. Well, I lived in D.C. for 21 years. I'm 45.
Okay.
And then I moved to Maryland for 20-something years.
Right.
So I moved back to D.C. briefly and came back to Maryland, ended up getting some property.
Okay.
And it was about 3 acres. So the first year I was there, I didn't grow anything. The second year, I was like, man, what am I doing? So I started growing stuff.
Okay.
I love spicy food. So light bulb went off. I said, let me grow some peppers. I wouldn't think about making no hot sauce now. I was thinking about growing peppers for me. So I didn't know that the peppers keep coming back. Like when you pick peppers off a tree, we call it a tree, but it really ain't a tree.
It's
they grow back
all
season. Like even now, I just picked a bucket full today and still got like 5 buckets left before the frost come.
Right.
So I started learning. I said, what I'm gonna do with all this? Because I don't want it to go to waste, right?
Right.
Light bulb. Okay. Make your own hot sauce.
Nice.
I said, okay. 5 tries, I threw it in the trash. the sixth time, that thing hit. And I was like, oh my.
Okay.
I was on the way to take my daughter to college. She in Emory University studying film.
Shout out to Emory.
Down. Yeah.
That's in Atlanta, right?
Oxford, yeah.
Yeah.
So we was driving down. We stopped at South Carolina Beach. And that's when I said, I'm going to go ahead and buy my domain name right now. And when I get back, I'm going to get my bottles. I'm going to set my plan. Now, mind you, I ain't know how to do none of this.
Right.
Google and YouTube is your best friend, man, when you want to learn how to do something. So I trial and error, but I already had a name. So me selling it wasn't a problem. Right. It was me putting the packaging together.
Gotcha.
So once I put the packaging together, man, it's been in existence a little over a year. Okay. $10,000+. A little bit over $10,000.
That's what's up.
Just hand to hand.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Right, so that's how it happened, man. It was just a light bulb that went off, and I was like, man.
Those be the ones.
And everywhere I go, I'm a promoter naturally.
Right.
So everywhere I go, I got something in my pocket. Restaurants, food trucks, whatever. I'm like, hey, man, you ever try this? Like videos, I tell my customers, send me pictures, send me videos. I got thousands of pictures and videos of people from across the United States. And I rotate stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why, when I pull it out, I always got my camera. Pull it out too.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I promote it. And that's how I have it, man.
That's what's up. That's a great story.
On the, one of your videos, you had you was doing which one goes good with the crabs? I saw somebody
all of them
crabs and stuff. So
all of them. But see, those are customers. They will mix this in a regular dip.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And make a video and send it to me. They probably had the original. Or whatever. I can't really.
Which one's the original?
This is the original one right here. This is Ghost.
Okay.
Jalapeno habanero.
Okay.
And I grow all that. So this is the medium hot. This is Carolina Reapers and Ghosts. This is crack.
That's crack.
I like you do. Hey, 20, Bello. Okay, give us the story on each one. Like this one.
All right, this is
down the line with
so the first one was this one. This is the very first one I ever
What's that
made.
called? What's that first one called?
It's called Original.
Okay.
So this is one that took me 6 tries.
Right.
But once I mastered this, all I had to do was add different peppers to the mix to make that.
Gotcha.
So I said I wanted something a little hotter. So I hollered at Killer Kyle from Red Essence, a what band. You know, that's my homie. I said, man, I want to use your name. He was like, what's up? I said, man, I want to put your name on this household bar. That's why it's called Kill Switch. Because, you know, Killer Kyle's rap name is what? Kill Switch.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Sorry, Kyle, I'm going to get you your bottle soon. I'm
about to say, bro, you ain't getting the man a bottle yet, bro?
He with Essence now.
Where my bottle at, man? I'm like, I got you, bro. Yeah. I just gave something to Weensy. That's another one of my homies and stuff, man. I got a video we did with, shout out to Life Clothing, man, Burry. Life in Arundel Mills. That's what I got on right now. Okay. Life Clothing out there. Like they do pop-ups.
Right.
And they just did the Weensy Backyard Barbecue, and I took some out there.
Oh, nice.
I was hosting that joint.
Right.
Okay.
And so Weensy got videos with this. Like I just network.
You network. That's what it's about.
I mean? That's all I do.
From the Backyard Band, right?
Yeah, from the Backyard. Because you know LJ used to sing with Backyard. That's one of my producers.
Okay.
But man, him went to school together.
Okay.
Went to Duke Ellington School of Arts.
Oh yeah.
Many years ago. Yeah.
That's why I said my man got a lot of history in the DC.
I could go all night, baby.
Wow, you know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
That's why I had to have you on here because I know you know the DMV.
I created it.
I know. That's what I said. Man, definitely the DMV.
We gotta have more unleashed too. What I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody out there to know, this is the man who created. It's the acronym, right?
The
acronym
DMV.
of DMV.
Yep.
This
It's titled
is the
on my-
man
Did you
right
really?
here who created.
Yeah.
That's the story I want to hear. That
Wait
story.
a minute. Are you
Around
serious,
the world,
bro?
Yeah,
right
you
now,
can Google it.
just
No, I
talking about
believe
Yeah.
The DMV.
Yeah.
This is the
It started
man
with me.
who started it.
See, but that's crazy because I'm from the DMV as well. But I lived in Phoenix for 10 years.
Right.
So I was meeting people coming in. When I left DC, I left DC in like '94. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I was saying on
I left
DMV.
DC too in '94. I went to jail.
But I'm playing ball one day, and the captain was talking. He said, "Where you from?" He said, "I'm from the DMV." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's exactly
What's that? What's
He said,
that?
DC, Maryland, Virginia. I said, "Oh, I'm from the same place."
Yeah.
Right.
He said, "Yeah, DMV, man. I'm from such and such place." You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at DMV. I'm stuck on the
Man, it's still people mad at that, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's still people.
Really? I
Yeah.
like it though.
But see, the problem was like you got the DC dudes, and I'm from DC for a long time, and it's been in existence for 20 years.
Right.
People think it's new. It's not.
That's about 20
I started this like back in 2001. I got a paper trail to prove it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I had the first website that was DMV Underground for rap music, for rappers.
Definitely.
Right? So, but the problem is the DC, and I'm from DC, and it hurts my heart to know that a lot of people from DC was fighting this. They was like, I ain't from no DMV, I'm from DC. I'm like, yeah, but you don't own nothing on the block. I say, we talking about business here. We talking about expanding your umbrella.
Right.
Like if you, this DMV started from the music game.
Right.
It ain't started nowhere else but the music game.
Right.
Because what I saw the shows I was running. I saw Richmond in the building. I saw Hagerstown in the building. Montgomery County in the building. DC in the building. Everybody was in the building from different places around the area. And I said, you know what? This has to be a umbrella.
Right.
So my business partner at the time, Cat Galloway, we was in the studio one time and he spit a bar and he was like, DMV. And I was like, what's that? He was like, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I said, we taking that, we going to run with it. And that's what we did.
Right.
So now you got the meteorologist, the weather.
Everybody's saying that, dude. Yeah, everybody's saying that.
Shout out to people like Two-Face, the Wild Boy, my man.
Yeah.
That Dan Wilder, my brother.
Dan.
He loves the on mother sauce.
Okay.
He put it on the radio. He was the first person to put it on the radio.
Wow.
And then Wale came, you know what I mean, and Lola Monroe and all them came, and they elevated it up to where it is.
Right.
So it wasn't just me. I originated it, but I had a lot of help from people that
Who backed it
that
up?
pushed it.
You get any pushback from people from Baltimore that you include them in
I
that
get a lot of
acronym?
pushback from Baltimore, but what they don't understand is this the same pushback I get from DC. But what I tell my Baltimore dudes is that like I was going up Tipsy Tuesdays with Boss Lady Miliani every Tuesday in Baltimore.
Right.
I was going up there with Sharka Pitts and pit fights. You know what I mean? Like I work in Baltimore 4 days a week. I'm a safety director for ABC Greater Baltimore on construction side, OSHA stuff. That's what I do for a living. I'm a safety inspector and trainer.
Right.
But my Baltimore dudes, and I got a lot of like Lonnie Walker. I got a lot of dudes from Baltimore, like Shaka and all them that support it. So it's not up to me to worry about who support who. What they need to understand is they can't kill it.
Right. That's what's up right there, man.
They can't kill it.
You just answer. See, I've always wondered how that started.
I always want to know where it came from too, bro.
They can't kill it, but they all see the DC dudes say, yeah, something Earl and Bama made it up. I said, nah, I'm from uptown. And I get tagged and stuff like DMV Hoods and News. Anwar, the dude that ran that major platform for that, like he made a video and he shouted me out. Like they know who I am. Right. But when I say something, everybody stand down because they know. They say, like Kennewick Katrina, shout out Kennewick Katrina, she doing big thing. That's my sister. She called me the general. Because I don't dabble in everything. Because everybody tag me and stuff, I don't respond.
Right.
All right, like man, Garvey, you know, the chosen one, Uptown Garvey. We was just together the other day celebrating the life of Tex Sosa, who just recently passed away. You know what I mean? So we come together and we talk about things like this. Like I did my job because when I came up in the rap game, I was a rapper, but I had love for all the artists, and I wanted to see them get on a higher platform. Right, I did my job.
Right. What's that right there?
You know what I mean? And can't nobody take that from me. That's why the hot sauce selling, because I already built the name.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
My bad.
You're good. I'm trying. That's good.
You put the DMV music scene on the map, basically by
man, I did it. I put the DMV on my back. Let me tell you something, man. When this whole discussion with the artist and a promoter, and whose job is what, I was both. Right. So I got tired of going to open mics that had weak sound systems. I got tired of going to open mics where the host ain't know nothing. Right. And they just trying to charge you slot fees to get on some whack stage. Yeah. So I got smart.
That's crazy you would say that. Because I just asked before we got on air, I asked you about Bob Smoke. Yeah. I went to school with Bob. So Bob was coming to me. But when I came back here, Bob wasn't a video guy. He wasn't a photographer, none of this stuff. And I have a real estate business, so I'm telling my man I need a videographer. And he was like, "When y'all thought you was with Bob Smoke last night?" Yeah, I was. What you mentioned Bob for? You know what I'm saying? Right. He's like, "Man, Bob got a whole studio in his house." Man, I was just at this dude's house. He didn't say nothing about no studio, but he was. He was trying to tell me he was listening to us. I was on something else. You know, we looking at the women here. He talking about, man, this is what I got going on. Right. I'm not even listening. I had to call my man for him. Like, man, you was with the dude right there. You're right. And so that's how I got up. We got into the pod business because of my man like that.
Bob,
you know
Bob, I'm gonna tell you something. I remember Bob was doing videos, and Bob was always professional. You know what I mean? Like me, I started doing videos because I got tired of looking for a videographer. And I went to art school. So visual arts is natural for me.
When did you graduate from Duke Ellington?
1994.
I wonder if my buddy.
I went there for visual arts.
Yeah, he's the art director. He's not sorry. He's the head of arts now at Duke Ellington.
Yeah,
I think he's been there about 20 years.
Yeah, what's his name? Because I may or may not know.
Rodney Little.
Rodman?
Rodney Little.
Rodney Little. That do sound. Yeah. I was gonna say Newman because I know him. I can check into that.
Yeah.
I'm alumni.
That's my buddy.
And another guy that went to Duke Ellington was Black Indian.
Black Indian.
He had one of the first record deals in the city. Joshua, that was my brother. Okay. I got pictures with him sitting on the steps of Duke Ellington.
Okay.
Like we all went to art school. Okay. So rapping, drawing, painting, I do all that, and I done all that. I designed my logo. I don't have to go get no graphic design.
You do. That's what he does too, Rodney. He does graphic design.
I don't need to do
so
that.
I do it all. Okay, gotcha.
Because I taught myself how.
That's what's up.
I wasn't a music producer until I taught myself how to do that. I taught myself how to make beats. I taught myself how to count bars.
Gotcha.
And stuff. I taught myself how to shoot music videos.
That's what's up.
Because I was a grinder naturally. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people in the DMV like that got this talent that just don't have the platform.
Right. That's what we try to build is the platform here. You know, this is the Dap It Up Live podcast, you know, and that's one of the main things I always think about is building a platform for people to, you know, come to and showcase their talent and stuff and display their products that they have and, you know, their creation, what they create, be able to bring it somewhere so they can springboard off of here to move forward in life. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And that's the main thing about this. That's why I love having different people.
While you talking, I'm gonna start opening this.
Yeah,
hey, bro, come on, say, Dante. Bro, we ready.
We ready to get that.
Live
Yeah.
on the Dap It Up podcast. We're about to start tasting this hot sauce right now. We're gonna pop them open, but please don't get that infused one.
Hey, play Dante, my man.
Don't worry, it ain't gonna show up no yours. You want yours?
What that knife?
I got a new regular job.
We got that. Oh, well, that.
But this,
They should go ahead and take that off.
That's the infused one, right?
Because yeah,
That's infused, the black.
Let's go ahead and take that weed stuff off the table, man. They go ahead and make it legal, man.
Yeah, but
I don't even smoke weed at all.
This is what I want to do. I want to test it like this.
You got to hit it. You got to hit it.
Let me get that honey mustard.
No, got it.
yeah,
Oh,
we
okay. All right.
we tasting some of this hot sauce. We
That's
gonna.
what's up.
Now this is hot now.
This is,
That's what's up. I just want to taste. I want to taste it with this.
If it get too
honey lemon
thick,
right here.
Yeah, that's what I want to try.
you can always take the office cap off. This white cap.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take that off.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, let me give me some of that too.
Yeah. Oh, we got some spoon. We got some.
I ain't doing no taste test. I need some fish.
Are you into spicy food like that, Dante?
Oh yeah, I like spicy food.
All right, we got some chicken right here. I'm gonna go with the infused right
I'm just
now.
gonna break a piece of this.
Yeah, you do you. I'm gonna eat
you
whatever
gotta
you doing. I'm
drench it
gonna
like
do the other
this.
side of that.
You see what I did?
Now,
You
which
gotta
one is
drench
that
it.
right
This
there?
infused. You can't have this.
Okay.
You want to try the hot?
Yeah, I want to try that hot sauce. You know,
Look,
I want to try that
might
hot,
get a little
hot stuff.
thick, so you gotta shake it up good. Get one of these fish out of here.
Hey, bro, this is hot, but you're right. You got flavor.
Oh yeah, I'm about to crush.
Yeah, we about to try this
Like, dude,
Bello
what we
Burn
should-
hot sauce
I
right
wanna-
now.
We
We
should
live
put-
on the
we should
Dap It Up
put- we should put a
podcast.
bunch of it. Some of this on this side. Get another one and dip it in there. Because I want to taste different ones.
Hey,
Yeah, you can taste that one.
hey. Which one I just had? That the lemon pepper. That
This one right here?
that jump right there.
Now that's the original right there. This infused.
Let me get that. I'm gonna have to put some on top of this.
They like, tell me, what y'all talking about, y'all? What we on commercial break?
Hey, yo,
No, we still
I thought you
live.
back there asleep.
We still live on the Dap It Up
Oh, yeah,
podcast.
I forgot we were on the show, boy.
We eating everything on here, so it don't even matter, man. We just
man.
gonna kick it. We gonna pick it back up.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah, see, I gotta try
Lemons
this.
all right.
Yeah, I gotta try this right here.
Oh yeah.
Let me get that lemon from you, bro.
But ain't nobody tried this one yet.
Bro, give me that lemon.
Infused?
Oh, yeah.
It's the original.
Man, I might
hot
not
sauce
get to it.
right
This
here.
joint right here is so good.
You gotta get an infused one, baby. That ain't
taste
gonna-
taste
it's
that.
not
You
gonna
told me
make
it's
you
super
high.
hot. That's the only reason I ain't come back.
But this one?
Yeah.
No, this ain't super hot. The
Try.
red one is hot.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I have. Let me
Anybody
try the
want some of
original.
that?
Let me try the original.
Everybody trying to stay
Live on
away
the
from
Dap
the
It
lips.
Up podcast.
Where's the original
We
one?
in here tasting
right
the
here.
Ain't nobody trying to cry on
Bello Burn
camera.
hot sauce.
Yeah, we
It's
got all
it's,
track.
it's getting me a little bit right now. Good, great.
We got all track for a minute, y'all. But we back.
Yeah, we had to try the product.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Hip Hop Chicken for providing us with the sample.
Thank you, Hip Hop Chicken. I hope
Now you want
I get that hot
Shout out
sauce
to
in y'all
Hip Hop
stores.
Chicken.
Right, for real.
Ain't Outback coming too?
Man, that shit crack.
and we live on
Let me
the
try one
Underground
of
Lab.
fish. Oh, I guess
You
I
can't.
get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right in a second.
you can't even talk right now. Oh yeah, I like
Make
that.
sure you go to the
Man,
YouTube
ooh,
channel.
look, hold
We
on,
live
look
on
at
the
that.
Underground Lab YouTube channel, man. Make sure y'all go there. Check us out. You know how we do it. Dap It Up Live podcast. You know, we in the building for sure.
We crushing.
Soon we get that little taste, you know. What you try?
Man, this right here.
That's the
I'm about to do a commercial for you. We live. We about to. Hi, my name is Carl. You gotta try this joint right here.
I'm about to go live, man.
Oh yeah.
It's crack. I told y'all, man.
Here's crap, bro.
I told y'all. Now y'all gonna forget everything y'all wanted to ask.
So help yourself, bro.
I'm gonna try something.
Y'all gonna forget everything y'all wanted to ask.
Man.
I'm good. I'm scared to try another one.
Oh, I think
But I'm
tried
sorry,
that.
I told this
That
for
one ain't
y'all.
hot. That one
Look at
ain't
that original over there, you know.
Ain't ya?
Hell, dude, I don't even know what them tasting anymore. All this shit's dry.
I'm about to go live right now.
The lemon pepper is like that for sure.
That's infused.
Lemon pepper is the beast.
Nah, I was talking about that's why the phone keep falling.
Oh.
That was the infused one. Let me see if I can get this set up right.
Well, I put napkins on it. So it won't slide.
You know what? Even better idea.
So it won't slide.
Live on Roku.
Can you handle it, Carlton?
Yes, sir.
Live on Roku.
Live on Roku.
80 plus countries. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's the Underground Lab, baby.
Check out the TUL
Underground
app
Lab,
on
man.
Roku.
Download that on Roku, y'all. The Underground Lab, do that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we getting busy.
But
We getting busy right now.
Busy up in here.
Man,
We live on the Dap It Up podcast
I'm about to get my man some business. We about
on
to
the
do it.
Underground Lab YouTube channel. You know
I
how
need
we
some
do
type
it.
of deal. Man, if I break four,
Hey, look, I do
Let me bring
wholesale.
10,000 to you when I get it.
You want to make some money? I do wholesale too.
man, come on,
Yeah, I do wholesale.
man.
That's what I say.
It sell itself.
I already see.
Make sure y'all go try the Bello Burn hot sauce for sure. We got like 4 or 5 different flavors. Where's the all mother sauce?
Lord of mercy. That's the only one I don't have with me.
What's it
That's
called?
why I wanted the
All
all mother.
mothers. It's a different version of mumbo sauce.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what I wanted to
And
ask
it's
you
not
too.
hot.
What is in mumbo sauce? When everybody say mumbo sauce, mumbo sauce is a DC thing.
Actually, it started in Chicago.
It started in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah, but-
we always thought it was DC.
And that's why when Capital Mumbo Sauce came out with it, they got sued.
Okay.
Did that?
That's why it's not called mumbo sauce. It's called mambo.
Mambo. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So my version, all it is really is vinegar, soy sauce, tomato paste. I'm giving away my secrets.
Don't tell them how, 'cause
Lemon juice.
Don't give it all away. Don't give it all
But
away.
it's a special ingredient they'll never get.
Okay.
In there.
Oh, you got that special ingredient
Yeah,
in there.
special ingredients in there.
Right.
And, it just,
Yeah,
it take 5 minutes to make.
Take like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, man. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
What's
we
up,
definitely
John?
You
That's
don't
up
Hey.
to Spire, bro.
got that Bello Burn.
Yeah, we fucking it up. Some of y'all fucking it up.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
ain't been
doing
live.
it.
Hey, what's up, King? I ain't been live. We on Dap It Up Radio, man.
Yeah.
The Underground Lab.
At the Underground
80
Lab.
plus countries.
Around the world.
Roku.
Download it on Roku.
That's right.
Get that right now, y'all. Go there and get that Underground Lab, man. Download that, man. Y'all can see this video on there. We fucking this fish up. This
Make sure y'all go to
See any more
YouTube.
fish
Make
over
sure
there,
y'all
fish?
subscribe on
See.
YouTube on the Underground
Any more
Lab.
fish over
Make sure
there?
y'all subscribe
Nah,
and everything,
fries,
man. We
though.
in the building.
Dude, you crushed that fish, huh?
Oh, the fish is all gone.
All right.
Yeah.
I want
That's
some
a-
more.
it was a,
I'm ready to try one chicken with that jam. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm
say you be with your
just
man,
the lemon right here.
Eddie Kane, you know Eddie Kane.
Yeah, hey, Kane, that's my man.
And he got the other
Alley-oop.
chick, the alley-oop.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that's my man too. You know, he definitely did a few shows. He did a show out B-More one time at my sister theater out there. She had a theater out there on 25th.
Yeah.
And he did a couple of shows out there.
that bottle right there.
Eddie Kane
The
definitely
lemon.
be holding it down. He was
The
holding
pepper
it down
lemon.
for a
Eddie
while.
Kane always holding it down. You know, we used to do
Lemon. There you go. Thanks.
the Game of Thrones show
Okay,
at Velvet Lounge. So it was like a little competition
right.
that we used to do. And so, you know, it was me and him really. And then we had, hey, Gina. Then we had, Bishop Twan, may he rest in peace.
Yes,
You know,
definitely.
that was my brother, and that was my heart and soul of the DMV.
Right.
When it came to hosting hip hop shows, he was the #1 DMV hip hop host.
Definitely.
And me and him did a whole lot of shows together and stuff. And man, I miss him dearly, man. Like it ain't, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of fell back.
Right.
Because when he died, like I just lost the motivation for
Right.
it. And I was like, man, my man in the casket, man, this man was like, he ain't deserve that, man. He should have lived. But that's just my own opinion.
Right.
But me and him, Eddie Kane, now we had what we call the DMV Powerhouse. We had me, Eddie Kane. Oh, you or him? All right.
I'm talking about you, but I'm just trying to
Hey,
straight.
what's up,
You
Sosa?
know?
We had Eddie Kane, me, Den, Yankee, Twong, and Dre all day in the paint.
Right.
All in one organization.
Right. Yeah, y'all
we
would
did the
definitely
DMV Mega Fest.
Right.
And stuff like that. And here's another thing you may not know. You heard Go-Go had a show called Crank Fest?
Yeah.
Every now and again?
Yeah.
That was my shit.
That was your
For
shit.
real?
Crank Fest.
The Crank Fest wasn't even about Go-Go.
No?
It was about rap.
Really?
I did the first ever Crank Fest like damn near 18 years ago. No, was it 18? Close to it. And I did it every year.
Right.
And then Go-Go started doing a little Crank Fest. I'm like, yo, y'all just don't let. We had to fight against Go-Go. And I love Go-Go. I got a lot of brothers in the Go-Go game. But as a rapper, we had to fight against Go-Go because the clubs wouldn't give us the venue because we wasn't a Go-Go band. Right. Because the Go-Go crowd did something better than a rap crowd, they bought at the bar.
Right, which is the number one thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But as a businessman, I can understand the reason why you say no. But there was a guy at the Market Lounge by a guy with that named Daryl.
Okay.
He was one of the first managers of that venue to give us a chance. And then there was another guy by the same name, Daryl, at the Island Cafe.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember Island Cafe. Island Cafe was a
I told you, bro.
He waving their head.
I told you, bro.
He stopped. The Haitian boy waving their head.
It's the Haitian right here.
He wiping that Bello Burn. I'm getting a little sweaty too.
Man, I think Bello's about to blow up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to talk some numbers in this joint, man.
That joint vicious, bro. It's delicious. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like you said, you were talking about the Island Cafe, you know, and then we also had the, you know, I was most of the time, I was down at G's. I was doing an open mic down at G's.
I remember G's. I performed at G's a few times.
Yeah, I was down there doing an open mic with my girl Rhea. May she rest in peace.
That was my baby, man.
And she was a hell of a host for sure.
Rhea was my baby. I shot the video with her and Dale Dada.
At G's.
At
I remember you shot that.
I shot that video.
That's the only music video that I'm in. I was sitting in there with y'all.
Yeah.
That's the only music video that I'm in the world. You know, but that was a great video. You know, my man shot that video, so
Let me hold that.
it definitely was a good look for sure.
Yeah.
You know, but G's used to definitely be rocking and everything back in the day with the open mic and everything. We definitely was killing it back then.
Man, we was killing it.
Mic, you know, so you know, and then the clubs now, I think they look towards more a rap artist now than they do Go-Go. I mean, it was hard. Now it's hard kind of.
Go-Go's not playing in DC no more. I thought they kicked them out now.
They playing.
They still playing in DC?
Yeah, they still play now.
Okay.
It's coming back around for sure.
They playing, but see, the thing about it now is we already laid all that foundation.
Right, yeah.
What I tell older guys, I said, don't get mad at the youngest because this is what we set up for them.
Right.
I can't get mad if a youngin' don't recognize who I am. But I will tell you this. See, that's that Bello Burn.
It's burning you.
I will tell you this, like, you gotta know your DMV, and I'm not gonna say DMV history, I'm gonna say DMV rap history.
Right.
You gotta know that.
So let me ask you before you go. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, because I want to eat some more of this fish.
Who put DC on the map then, in your opinion, from the DC rap thing?
Depending on what area you're talking about.
Just if you could put any of them. I mean, you got
the last
some,
20 years.
Yeah.
Last 20 years.
And it could be the whole D.
I definitely gotta go with Wale.
Wale.
I definitely gotta go with Wale if you're talking last 20 years. Because just outside of that 20 years, I probably would have went with DC Scorpio. Because he had a record deal.
He going to Essence.
Stone Cold Hustler.
Right.
He was one of the first rappers to rap at the Capitol Center.
Right.
I was 12 years old living on 58 Southeast playing that VCR tape back and forward, and that's my godfather.
Right.
I talk to him all the time. That's my man.
Okay.
I remember had a show in what was it, Kansas, and I stopped by his house off what was it, Greater Southeast. And he gave me some Air Force Ones. This was years ago. And gave me a knife with my name on it. He was like, "Yeah, take this with you." Like, you still Scorpio. Yeah, they got a matter of fact, they got a show this weekend, DC Scorpio at DC Tire and Lady Mowat joint. You know what I mean? Hey, Red. Caddy Music in the building, saw y'all.
Yeah, shout him out, definitely shout him out.
Caddy Music in the building, y'all. I get some of my beats from Caddy, like crazy. But I've had 20 years really, as far as impact. on a global scale.
Right.
Gold Link, you know what I mean? You know, you got 3-0 Black, you got Fat Trail,
Right.
Light Show, which is one of my good men too. Yeah. You know, Fat Trail, I know all of them.
Light Show, he out LA right now though, he out LA doing this thing.
I knew all them dudes before they even
blew up. Yeah.
Right.
Cause they would come to the open mics.
Yeah, definitely. Used to come to open mic. That's why I say Eddie Kane definitely was a man doing that too. You know, bringing all the artists, the young artists on back in the day for sure. You know.
Set this right here.
Yeah, they got that. Definitely make sure y'all go grab some Bello Burn hot sauce, man. That's one of the reasons we in here tonight talking about the Bello Burn hot sauce. We got all the flavors here tonight. But he didn't bring the on mother sauce. I didn't bring the on mother sauce. Sorry, y'all. We can order it online. You know, we can definitely go to the website and definitely grab some of that on mother sauce for sure. I'm gonna turn my camera this way so that. So we'll definitely do that for sure, man.
Yeah, we gonna do that, y'all. We gonna do that.
Sure.
But look, I'm gonna get back to this interview, man. I'm getting out of this live. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Yeah. So we good. We live on the Dap It Up podcast, man. We got my man 20 Bello in the building doing it. We got the Bello Burn hot sauce in the building. We just crushed it and everything. What you think, bro?
Man, that's the best hot sauce I done had in a long ass time. For real.
Hey, Ron, what do you think? What do you think, Ron?
Oh my God, bro! Look, so you know I'm from the islands. Right. You know I love me some spices and some hot sauce. This joint is legit.
It's legit.
I gotta say it's legit.
Hey, if you say it's legit, that's why I'm looking for another piece of chicken. Yeah, I ain't done yet.
That's definitely legit.
Hey, that thing.
Which one you gonna get? Which one is your favorite?
Get the one that ain't open yet.
You know what?
Get that one that ain't open.
I don't. All of them good. It just depends on how much I wanted to burn.
Right.
But I'm looking at this one. Yo, that's an infused baby.
But you got with your kids, in the house, what they
You know what's funny? My kids are strange.
As all of them.
My oldest daughter, you know, she's 19. She's a second year at Emory.
Right.
Okay.
So she's studying film. She's taking a page out of Dad's book.
Right.
My middle daughter, who's 16, she's a star volleyball player.
Okay, nice.
Howard County.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she loves culinary arts.
Okay.
So she wants to start restaurants and stuff and / environmental science.
Got you.
So she grows stuff just like me.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they really not involved with this. I bring them stuff. I teach them stuff. When they come over, I take them in the garden, pick stuff together. I mean, I've been in their life since they was born.
Right.
You know what I mean? So regardless of, and that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
Regardless of what happened between the mother and I, like Dad is always gonna be there.
Right.
That's right there.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm proud of my kids. You know, I got a 9-year-old son. You know, he wants to be a rapper.
Okay. That's another one want to take after Daddy.
You don't have a studio in your house?
I used to, but I don't anymore. I ain't had a studio in my house in like 15 years.
Okay.
I gave all that up.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's a long story. I caught a gun charge back in 2011.
Okay. Damn, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I sold all my equipment. But when I came out of high school, that's when I started. Well, no, when I came out of high school, I got shot up by the police.
Damn.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. I got shot up by the police in 1994 on Marlboro Pike by the old Eddie's Curry out.
Right.
Okay.
So I was a jack boy back then. I was robbing, and then I ain't really had a door. It was just a call of the streets.
Right.
You know, and I fell into that whole, you got to be hard, you got to be a gangster, you got to be, and that's what I do now as a motivational speaker. I go into the schools. I was the commencement speaker for DC jail and CTF graduation, high school graduation. So I had a friend who works for DCPS. She brought me in to talk to the kids. And I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. I was robbing people every day. I was shooting at people every day. I done shot a couple of people. That's the type of lifestyle I live, even though I was going to school every day. Was an A student.
Right.
But it was the call of, that's when Boys in the Hood came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was stuck off the Boys in the Hood mentality and the Juice mentality.
Right. Tupac.
You know the whole King of New York
You know, one thing I do notice.
You know what I mean?
I'm not interrupting you, but one thing I do notice, like,
you go ahead and interrupt me because I gotta eat the chicken.
When dudes go to, you know, they go to jail and they get out, because we had a lot of smart brothers that go to jail, and then, but when they come home, I mean, a lot of them go back to the streets and stuff, but a lot of them create things, man, and start their own business and do positive stuff.
Yep.
Like you go back to the jail and you speak, you know, you motivate the speakers, you do all that stuff. But that time you sat in jail, did you like brainstorm with yourself and like really sit down and think about a lot of things?
Good question.
What you're gonna do?
I always tell people this, man. When I got shot, right, I was robbing some people at Eddie's Curry Out. And they happened to be DC police.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know they was
You
cops.
robbing the police?
I was robbing the police. I ain't know.
Undercover.
Undercovers.
Damn.
Plain clothes. A boyfriend and girlfriend. Right? And in my mind, this is the same year that Bone Thugs and Harmony came out.
Right.
Right? So I was listening to Thuggish, Rugged.
Right.
It's all in my mentality.
Right.
And it's a powerful statement. So I tell people, music shapes your mentality.
Oh, it
Yeah,
do.
that's what I
It
was
do.
just about to ask you. I was gonna say,
right.
so you was saying that,
Yeah.
that you're not saying that music influenced you to rob and
It did.
steal. It did?
Because it shaped my mentality.
Right.
But would you said something right before that? I was gonna go from what down. You said how you was like people go to jails and they'll come up and start doing their own businesses. But I got a record myself. I had a drug charge back in the day.
Okay.
But my thing was what made me. I kept getting fired trying to get regular jobs. So you know, I said, well, I get to the answer. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? You know what I'm saying? That killed me. You know what I'm saying? If I left it blank, they gonna bring it up first.
That's why you started your own business.
Yeah, but I developed into that. I didn't know that.
Okay.
But when I got into it, it was like, okay, then I thought I felt like I was doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people look at you like, you not working, you're this and this and that. That type of, like, you make you feel like you supposed to get a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But I knew because ain't nobody know all the jobs I lost because I had the felony on the record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but that's why you go ahead and create stuff like this. What can you do to make money?
Yeah, I know a lot of brothers who caught a charge, got felony charges, who were not employable as a result, who became entrepreneurs.
Right.
Right. And they have. I mean, I know a cat real close to me who, he got a 20-something year case. He served like I think 8 or 9 years of it or something like that, and he couldn't find a job anywhere. Now he runs his own business. He was forced to.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds like that's kind of like your story.
You know, my story is very complex because, like, this has nothing to do with my income.
Yeah, because you said you already do another profession.
Right now, I'm on the cover of Building Baltimore, which is a major construction magazine. I'm on the cover of that.
Right.
A 6-time felon. Because I studied safety when I got out. And, I started living my regular life. And long story short, I ended up getting a job with the Navy as a safety inspector.
Right.
As a convicted felon. And I told the lady in the office, because when you go in there, like, they got to run your background.
Right.
And it was a black lady. I said, I'm not going to get this job. She was like, why you say that? I said, because I got a criminal record. You know what she told me?
What?
She looked at me, she said, don't worry about it. Because, see, God put people in place.
To where they can help you.
Tell them again.
Right.
He'll put people in place regardless of your background, regardless of what you did. Now, by any conventional means, I should have never got that job.
Right.
Right.
That job opened up the door for me to be where I am right now.
Right. Absolutely.
I don't need hot sauce.
That's a passion.
I'm already
for you.
at
That's a passion.
$175K a year.
Right. That's a passion.
It's all
for
safety
right.
in my consulting business, which is safety.
Right.
You ask me anything about OSHA, NFPA.
Yes,
You ask me anything about NEC. You ask me anything about fall protection, scaffolding, cranes, rigging, signaling, anything about that. That's what I do every day.
Right.
That BMW outside, that's not my regular car. I drive an F-150 with big tires. Right, on them dirt sites. And say, hey, you get down, because you 6 feet above a lower level.
Right.
You haven't determined the structure and integrity of the walking working surface. That's what I do. Like, if whatever I want to do, I learn it to the best of my ability, back and forth.
Right.
That way, I'm not going to be tested on that. because I've been through ICU, 2 months of life support, sentenced to 20 years. I've been through U Center 1, Lorton, MCTC, Upper Marlboro, DC Jail, CTF, 6, 7 different institutions. And everybody counted me out because my father was serving life for murder. And my mother was a drug addict who, by the way, been clean for 30 years now.
Hey, shout out.
You know?
You know what I mean? So my job is really to motivate people. To say, I don't care what your record is. I don't care if you had a drug charge. I don't care if you, whatever you did, man. I put it on my Instagram the other day, and it was created a firestorm. I said, you know, y'all keep judging people.
Right.
Everybody
They talking about the R. Kelly stuff. I said, so all y'all gonna stop listening to R. Kelly music.
We had that on our podcast the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
Yeah.
And they got mad at me.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't care if you get mad at me.
Right.
But I'm telling you, is that y'all gotta stop believing everything that the media put to y'all.
Right.
Y'all gotta use your own brain. You know what I mean?
Same way they was trying to say Cam Newton was washed up.
Right.
Cam, they just saying,
Oh, right.
yeah, same thing.
Ford was saying that.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Dave Chappelle situation?
Man, listen,
with the
man.
Netflix?
Comedians have to be allowed to be a comedian, man.
Right.
You know, comedians talk about everybody. It ain't.
There's
the
nothing
LG
out of bounds.
There's nothing out of bounds.
It's
for a
never been
comedian.
anything out of bounds. Now all of a sudden the
When have you known
LGBT
Richard Pryor to?
dude, it don't matter if you're
Red
black,
Fox.
it don't matter if you're white, don't you're Chinese.
No, that's a comedian.
Nothing's out of bounds when it comes to comedian. Now all of a sudden the LGBTQ community,
It's the
you can't
cancel
say anything
culture.
about the cancel culture.
It's the
Exactly.
cancel culture,
We-
right?
That's another thing when we're talking about our
I said,
comedy.
but you know what I
podcast.
put on my Facebook? You know what I put on my IG?
What is that?
I said, you know what's funny how y'all want to cancel my man. And on another note, Chappelle is a Duke Ellington alumni.
Yeah, he is.
Right?
Yep.
He graduated a year before I got there.
Okay.
I wish he would have graduated when I graduated. That's why I would be rich right now. That'd be my homie, you know.
Right.
Anyway, shout out Dave Chappelle. But what I said was that it's funny how, you know, y'all want to cancel him. But if you look at all the networks, all the media businesses, the moguls, y'all can say anything about black people and get away with it.
Yeah.
You could degrade our women. You could degrade our men. You could preach guns and violence and sex and money and drugs all day, and nobody want to cancel y'all. But let somebody say something about the LGBT,
That's insane.
or maybe the white enfranchisement, then you want to cancel them.
Yeah,
But you allow all the degradation to come our way.
Right.
That was Dave Chappelle. That was his point he was trying to make. That does happen all the time. Like he was saying about the baby was, you know, shot somebody up, and nothing happened to his career. And then he said a few things.
Right.
He said something about some of the
That's what I'm
LGBT.
saying.
Right.
And now he ready to get counseled or something, you know. But that's how
You know
but
why?
see,
You know why it's so elevated on that side? Because deep inside of a man's heart and soul, you know when you wrong.
Right.
You know what? How that
You don't want
thing,
nobody to
Right.
pound that.
Yeah.
You know how I think that thing started though, because go back 30 years. You know what I'm saying? When they was closeted in the closet, the gay people, and then some of those people were ones that was getting picked on, bullied on. They became congressmen.
Right.
And as they become congressmen, they start making laws.
Making
Well, make
laws.
sure that we ain't gonna
Yeah.
have this stuff happen. If I got in a fight with you, you happen to be gay or whatever, and I say you gay ass something that's not, that's a hate crime added on to the assault charges I got.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a crime enhancement. I get to do 5 more years because of my choice of words in the middle of a fight.
Right.
In
In the middle of a
But
fight.
who would make
When
a
you're
law
most
like
ang-
that?
when you're most angry.
You absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's my thing about it, right? Like for me, I look at everybody as human. I don't care what your orientation is. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
I agree, bro.
Just don't bring that my way.
I can
You know what I
give a
mean?
shit.
Like I got gay friends that I love.
Right.
I got gay family members that I love. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna turn my back on them. I'm always gonna treat them as a human.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, everything has to be equal across the board. I don't care if you gay, black, white, red, or yellow. If I line everybody up in this room right now and take a knife to everybody gonna bleed the same.
The same damn way.
So I'm not gonna judge anybody or discriminate against a person because they got a different sexual orientation from me. That don't make them less than a human.
Dude,
I think that's what. Excuse me.
No, I'm sorry,
Don't get me
Dante.
wrong. I think that's what the LGBTQ community need to work on. Is we understand where they coming from on some things, but like you say, make it level across the board. Don't just, pick and choose,
Look, if I'm walking down the street and I see somebody beating up a gay person, guess what I'm going to do?
We're going to help them.
I'm going to help them.
Yeah.
I don't care if they gay or not.
I feel the same way, bro. To me, discrimination is discrimination.
Discrimination is discrimination.
Who knows better than us as black men about discrimination, right?
You talk about when you get to the part where are you a convicted felon?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they pass the legislation to take that off the application, you know how many jobs I ain't get?
Right.
But what about the applications nowadays that you fill out, and at the bottom it say when you say your gender, it say you born male, and then it's
right. But that's all a part of the.
They're asking you how you identify him, he.
Right. That's all a part. Let me break it down in a biological sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you change your sex.
All right.
I don't care if you cut your thing off or build another one. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day,
what they building them at?
If you were born a man,
you're still a man.
You're a man. Right. At the end of the day, if you was born a woman,
you still a woman.
Regardless of what alterations you made in between time, when you die,
that's what you're going to do.
So that section on the application down there, they got a whole lot of list of things.
Oh yeah, because they have to now,
right?
Yeah,
because they've been sued because they didn't have them options.
Well, but you don't. If it's been a while since I filled out an application, but isn't there an option? I decide not to answer.
I think
it should be. I think it is.
You cannot answer, but it say they ask you male or female. Yeah. You say male. Now, what do you identify with? And then it goes on and on and on. Because I just recently filled out.
Listen, let me tell you something. Whatever their choice is, I believe this. Everybody has a right to live and enjoy life.
Whatever makes them happy.
I don't care if you like men with men or not. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I agree, because that's not my. I choose not to be that way. At the end of the day,
ain't got nothing to do with me.
If God is truly the only judger, the only entity that's going to judge, you're ultimately going to be judged by your make, whatever it is that you believe. I ain't going to be there.
Now we about to have church.
I don't mean to take you to church. All I'm saying is whatever you believe in.
You don't have to take the church, but what you saying is important.
Right.
Because think about this. Mm-hmm. What if God acted the way we acted? Mm-hmm. What if he judged the way we judged?
Right, exactly, bro.
Who would be alive right now?
Exactly. We all be dead because we all freaking sinners.
Because I just fornicated last night.
Well, I want to know what you mean if God...
Should I be dead?
If God
based on that sin, yeah.
Should I be dead?
I mean, if you
I just lied earlier this morning.
Right. He's saying, so basically, a sin is a sin. Us human beings, put value on sin.
We put not value. We put disparities.
That's what I'm saying. We put weight value.
We say your sin is greater than mine.
Right. So there's no such thing. So the little white lie that you tell is supposedly in God's eyes
a lie.
It's a lie. Right. And it's equally as bad as even when they shoot somebody.
But when you got the meat behind it, you know what I'm saying?
But is it? What I want to know. Okay, so is it? So are you saying being gay is a sin?
Yes.
Going by the Bible.
If you go by the Bible,
so that's a sin. So some of them don't think that's a sin.
Well, let me put it this way:
the interpretation
is having sex with an animal a sin?
Bestiality, most definitely.
Yeah.
Is gluttony a sin?
It is.
Is lying?
It is.
Stealing,
killing,
fornication,
all of it are sins, and they all equal.
So they all equal. And a lot of people not gonna like this.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people not gonna like what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But how can you be fruitful and multiply if a man is with a man?
You can't. But that's why it's a sin.
Was with a woman.
So it's unnatural.
Right. It's unnatural.
It's unnatural.
Now, I'm not saying I'm judging you.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
But that's called it's unnatural.
That's what I'm saying. So just like the stupid Constitution, at the end of the day, these things were written years before you and I existed.
Before Instagram.
Right? Before all of this existed. Right. At some point, some of these things need to be revisited.
But you know what? Some of those things
need to rewrite the Constitution?
Some of those things are strongholds.
You're right. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I get it. My point is, so let me rephrase that. The Constitution, if you really ever read the Constitution, it is a beautifully perfect written document.
Well, I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's perfect.
Damn near perfect.
No.
My point
The
is
vision that was perfect
The vision is perfect, but the point is, as humans, we are inherited with this way of discriminating, right? So the people, if you listen to the words, all men are created equal. Mm-hmm. So the theory makes sense, but the problem is enforcing it is where the bias comes in, because majority of the people who are forcing it don't look like you and me.
What about the part? Is that in the Constitution where the part where black men is like 3/5 of a
that hasn't changed, bro.
That was in the Constitution.
But that you got to know why.
The Constitution that you just said was perfect.
No. But I'm saying
that's not in the Constitution.
That's not in the Constitution.
No, it wasn't in the Constitution. That was slave legislation.
Right.
That wasn't written in the Constitution.
Yeah, that wasn't written.
They was doing it because they wanted.
I'm glad you corrected
Right. No shit.
Yeah.
Please.
But the Constitution, if you're strictly looking at humans,
the Constitution tried to correct what you just said.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
By saying that all men are created equal.
Okay.
Right.
So if you start it and stop it there,
right.
But you got to.
It makes sense. But the problem is,
but it's true.
It is. We all are created.
But you got to
equal.
go back before that, because the Constitution is beautifully is written. Part of that came from France, where they said John Locke wrote that 100 years before. Mm-hmm. Where he came out and said all men are created equal. That got borrowed by people like Thomas Jefferson.
Everything
and he knew, he knew that was going to cause the conflict because he had slaves themselves. Mm-hmm. So he going to say all men are created in the pursuit of happiness.
Slaves.
Right.
But he had slaves.
Right.
But that's when to Dante's point, we weren't considered a full man.
And we still ain't to this day.
But that came as a thing because what they wanted was voting rights. You know, by more people in your state, you get more.
Of course.
So the South wanted to be every man. I got slaves, so I want to count them as whole. The North, who didn't have slaves, said, no, we can't have that. So they come up with this compromise. Right. We going to count them as 60%, 3/5 of a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know that a lot of black people, native black people, had slaves too?
Almost ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you talking about Spaniards? You want to go to the Caribbean?
But you get that from the kids.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing that I try to talk to people about too when we get into these discussions about everybody thinking about the Western slave trade. Right. Slaves existed way before that.
Oh yeah,
slaves all over the world.
Even if you go biblical, you can go to the Hebrews.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can talk about the Hebrews being enslaved in Egypt.
If you ever watch the Ten Commandments, it goes right into Moses. They were slaves.
It was
part of it. It's a part of society.
Yeah, Moses was a slave.
They were slaves. Like slavery did not start with the Americans.
Not at all.
Slavery has been in existence since the beginning of time. Matter of fact, Cain and Abel. That's the beginning of slavery. Mm-hmm. Because Cain, who killed Cain?
Abel.
All right, Cain killed Abel. Or Abel killed Cain.
One of them, right? One of them killed each other.
But God, the judgment was that you're going to be a slave to your brother.
All right.
His memory. So now you got to till the ground harder than you would have besides stuff just coming up now.
Right.
Because what we got to understand is this. At the end of the day, and I say that a lot, and I know people hate that statement. At the end of the day, when I stand before God, I'm the only one that can be judged.
Exactly.
You not?
I won't be there with you.
You not gonna be there with me.
Exactly.
You not.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I refuse to judge gay people. I refuse to judge. Look, at the end of the day, it's just not my thing.
Answer for
why
what
can't we judge?
I gotta judge. I'm gonna answer for my actions.
Why we can't judge gay people?
It's levels in judgment.
Yeah, I mean, they judge us sometimes.
You can't judge anybody to the point where you sitting on a high horse and you looking down.
Exactly.
That's the judgment that we're talking about. But you can judge right from wrong. Yeah. That's a difference.
That's a difference, absolutely. But my point is, I'm not judging someone because of the lifestyle they choose to live. Is my point.
I got white friends. I got rich friends. I got poor friends. Guess what? I treat them all the same.
Dude,
I don't care how much money you got. Bro. I don't care if you pull up in that yacht and that Maserati like my man today. I don't care if you pull up in that Maserati. Yeah. I'm gonna treat you the same as somebody pulling up in a hoopty.
Yep, they're people. They're a person.
And that's a hard, because when I came back to the DMV, you know what I'm saying. Before I left, it was all about cars. But then as you get older and you more mature, you understand what's going on. Man. My man had a Prius. My car broke. I had to go get a rent-a-car. My man had just bought his second Prius. He's like, hey, see, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you I got a Prius here. Why don't you use that? I'm 6'5". I can't see me when I'm sitting down. I'm 6'5". I can't fit no Prius, man. I'm not doing that, man. He said, "You not gonna take a free car? You gonna go rent one out?"
Right.
I was like, "Man, it's free." He said, "I guarantee you gonna want to take this car or buy it because I'm gonna sell it. I bet you gonna want to buy it." I said, "He said, I'm gonna give it to you for a week. You tell me. By the way, I ain't got no gas, so the first thing you gotta do is put gas in the car." Now I'm mad. I was like, man, I go in the gas station. I tried to put $20 in, and they gave me gas back, money back. Got $18.72 or something like that.
Right.
That gas lasted me for a whole week. It was on a half tank. You know what I'm saying?
Man, right?
50 miles to gallon, that is my favorite car right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't go, I'm a real estate agent. I go all over the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I would take that car anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because of my gas, that's why I save.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's the problem with us, though. Not what you're saying, but on the flip side is that, the BMW stuff. We got $70,000 cars. And we still living in the projects.
Right.
Like we don't got no investments.
Yeah.
Like we giving her $40, but we not buying Delta stock like stock I bought today. $40 a what? Right. Delta Airlines.
Somebody said instead of having baby showers, why don't we have business showers?
Business showers,
and then you everybody build that up.
And
you
then,
know what I'm saying?
And guess what? We don't want to support each other, but we'll go out and buy everything from Walmart.
Right.
We'll buy everything from Target. But on the flip side of that, as black people, we have to do better with our customer service.
But it's the youngest. You see how Kanye got his sweater that looked like a Walmart sweater that cost $10.
He's speaking some truth, dude. I've always said that about black businesses, bro.
Man,
I'm talking
about the way they buy his stuff because he put a Yeezy label on it. You see what I'm saying?
Guess how much that label costs? $2.
Right. Exactly.
But they sell it for $150, but they got people buying it for $150 and selling it for $500 online.
But that's business.
All day.
Right.
All day.
But guess what? I don't care if you white, black, red, or whatever. I demand customer service.
Right.
If I go to a restaurant, I don't care if she white, Italian, pretty, fat as a mug. I don't care.
Right.
If she ain't serving my table right, she gets no tip. You know what I write on the receipt? Do better.
Good for you.
Well, I wonder this like this. When you get that bad customer service, who do it normally come from?
Upbringing.
So do it normally come from our people? Because a lot of times when I go to restaurants and stuff, it's like our own people give us the worst service.
Well, that's
I'm gonna agree with you on that, bro.
I don't agree with you. I think part of it.
A lot of times, I think.
If I can share with you, so I've been in customer service. I'm gonna age myself a little bit. I've been 35 years. I've been managing customer service teams, and I critique places when I go out.
Right.
And my wife and I just literally had this conversation the other day. She said the same thing. I'm like, no. What you're used to is you're used to shopping in areas that are predominantly black. So that's all you know. That's the experience you're familiar with. Okay. But if you go, like I used to live in Montgomery County, and many places I used to live in Montgomery County, I encountered more white people.
Right. And you got
but I would get bad. So when I get poor service from them, it was poor. So it's not just black.
I'm not saying
it's not just white.
Maybe.
We expect more from black people.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that to a certain degree. Now, what you're saying is true. If you shop predominantly in a black area, you're gonna get more black customer service experiences.
So you walk away thinking, "Oh, damn, black people don't know how to service people."
But and just like some of you guys, I've been across the world. You know what I mean? I've been in many countries. And I experienced different forms of customer service. And I will say, and my final decision would be, our people are the worst.
Who?
Our people are the worst.
Black people?
Yes. You know why? Because they mad at their job that I didn't tell you fill out that application.
No, they feel entitled.
Right? Shaniqua is telling me, wait, nigga.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
really?
Stuff like that.
That's what I
seen it.
I ain't been that bad.
And been through it.
One of the points that I like to make real is this, that I feel that the problem that I had with us when I'm getting service and from somebody of color, and sometimes I hate when they look past me. Then they was just giving me some. They
don't love their job.
And then a white person or a non-black
and
person
they give them a smile.
And then
you ever been to Chick-fil-A?
That's what I don't like.
Chick-fil-A gives awesome customer service.
Black and white though.
That's what I'm saying. So my point is, we had this conversation earlier. So in this area, customer service is a thing of the past. Good customer service.
Unless you're a customer who demands it.
Right. No, you don't know that too, but I'm saying generally. But if you go further south, right, you get phenomenal. And I don't even know really if it's phenomenal.
No. I lived in New Orleans for 7 years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying all the time. I'm generalizing.
But then you gotta look at the age of the person too, because a lot of times these people are coming straight out of high school. You know what I mean? They not seasoned.
But
employees.
a lot of times too, it's management, right?
And management
too. Everybody's familiar, right, with Central Avenue. Right. There's 2 McDonald's on Central Avenue. You familiar with that? You know where I'm going? Yeah. The one closer to where the home.
And what they said when you put up the driveway, what you want, Bob?
Exactly. Then you go to the one right off of Ritchie Road, right, which is only literally maybe a half a mile up the street.
Not even a quarter mile.
Not even a quarter mile.
Yeah.
The customer service is phenomenal.
Right.
So they're hiring within the same area, within the same community. But they're being trained.
They're being managed by 2 different ones.
Wait, is it safe to say it got something to do with the education level?
It could be that, but I'm saying though, training, management, the leadership has the
management is. We got to look at management education level too.
No, I don't disagree.
Right?
Yeah, I don't disagree. What I'm pointing is to you though. So this is where I'm saying you're in the same community.
Right.
You have a McDonald's who is giving you ghetto service.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Exactly.
And welcome to McDonald's, nigga.
So what's going to change it?
Exactly.
What's going to change it?
Huh?
One's profit's going to be better than others, and somewhere along that, the owner's going to.
But you know what? Not necessarily because we don't. Sometimes we don't even care about customers. We just care about convenience.
Right. Exactly. That's true.
But you got to go over the overall purpose of that.
So you'll get to the window and cuss her out, but you'll still pay for the food.
We just talking about that.
A lot of people do.
No, I will. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Right.
But my point is, because I've been in customer service for long, dude. You talked about Target. I haven't shopped in Target for nearly, I think, like 7-8 years
because of a poor Target. I don't really shop at that.
No. It's because of a poor customer service experience I had. Right, so I don't go there.
Right,
and I have it's like a couple other stores. So because of that, to your point, I demand freaking good service, bro.
Me too, bro.
And if you're not gonna give it to me,
you might get mad at me if we all hang out one night. And she ain't doing her job. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not tipping this, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I had one with.
I want service with a smile.
Exactly.
Y'all familiar with O's and R's?
Yeah.
So that was my fish spot, especially when I first came back here.
Right.
So I ordered me some fish on the phone, called and like, hey, can order some fish, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Said, all right, be 10, 15 minutes. I bet, I'm 20 minutes. I'm late. I get there, get my order. She said, okay, we're about to cook it now. What you mean? Mm-hmm. Well, we don't cook the fish because we don't cook the fish until you actually get here. Right. You couldn't tell me that on the phone. My whole point of me calling in was so it'd be ready.
So be ready when you get there.
So now I'm here. Now you forcing me to really stay for it. You know what I'm saying? So then the 20 minutes turned into a half hour, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got so mad, I left. I was like, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't getting my thing. This not. But I missed the food so damn much because I like the food. You know what I'm saying?
But you went back, didn't you?
One more time, I had the same bad service.
Hey, that's like the day
I'm not going back, bro.
Today I went to 7-Eleven, right? Now, normally, I had to do a fall protection training this morning.
Right.
At a site over there on Delphi. And I went to 7-Eleven, right? Get my coffee.
Oh, the one by Golden Bull?
Yeah, Cherokee Lane.
Yeah, I need
right over there.
Right.
So I went over there, right? I get it. I don't normally buy food from 7-Eleven, but I was hungry. I bought a little breakfast joint. So I get up to the joint, and the dude was like, "What's your phone number?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm just
like, "What you mean?" He was like, "I'm gonna give you a $1 discount." I'm like, I don't need a $1 discount. I'm not giving you my phone number, bro. So he just kept going on and on. I said, bro, I'm not giving you my phone number. I got $1 in my pocket. You charge me whatever. Right. Let me buy what I need to buy and get out of here. He said, well, you don't want a discount? I said, bro, do it look like I need a discount?
Right.
I said, you probably need the discount, not me.
His job
they didn't want your phone number so they can send some
right. And I said, you not about to blow my phone up today.
Right.
With all these different advertisements, scamming.
And then they selling it. And then, you know what I'm saying, they sell it to the
like the scammers on IG. Send me $500, I'll send you $15,000.
Right.
What business model is that?
Right, exactly. Okay.
The thing about
that
it,
makes sense.
somebody out there doing it though.
Dude, this is a
whole lot
They
of
wouldn't
people
be calling you if nobody was doing it.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a whole lot of dumb people out there
to the
that's doing
FDA.
it.
I mean, not the FDA, the USDI, federally insured banks and stuff, because you took money, they gonna send you the money. But when you spend the money, the bank's gonna come after you, not them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what business sense does it make as a business for me to give you send me 500 and I send you 15,000?
I'm good.
But I think that's
upside down.
Doesn't make
off the
sense.
break.
Don't make
Yeah,
sense.
that don't make no sense.
All right.
And I'm trying to teach these people business principles, bro.
But a lot of it though is not even business. It's
Man, I
common
don't care.
sense.
Go.
Some of that shit is common
Come on,
sense.
I know a youngin that had. I'm gonna be quick, Dante. I had a youngin one time. He was 18, fresh out of school, applied for a job. On one line, got his application, everything through his dime. He said, "You passed everything, background check and everything. We got one last final thing. This is to find out if you're an honest employee." He said, "Okay, we're going to send you a check. We need you to cash the check and send us the proceeds from the check." He figured it was okay. Okay, this is how they do it.
Okay.
And sent him a check. He cashed it. Sent the money back as directed to the address he was. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they never hollered back at him this now. But then it comes back to check it bounce. You know what I'm saying?
That was a scam from the jump.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude,
but then
seriously.
he's 18 years old.
He don't know
He
any
didn't
better.
know no
He
better.
didn't
know no better.
That's fair.
And that's what they prey on.
Right.
The underground lab, man, in 80 countries, man.
That's right.
Go and download that on Roku.
You live on the Dap It Up podcast. You know how we do it. I mean, I
Hey,
got
close
a
that
little,
box from
I
little
got a little
bugs.
fun,
Little bugs.
fun topic I want to go on, man. You know, sometimes I throw in a little fun.
Yeah, it was a little deep, so
Little
we
fun,
gonna go ahead.
little
Yeah,
fun
here we go.
topic, man. Just to make see what's going
I'm
on.
still
Break
sipping.
it to break it up a little bit. That's a question I have for the fellas, man. I want to know when you're dealing with a female.
Oh, Lord.
All right. And I'm just saying, is this wrong? If a female like for you to tear her panties off, what do you get out of that? If a
Tear her
female
panties what?
tear her panties off.
Oh,
Like rip them off.
Like
She
rip
wants
them
you to
off.
rip them off all
She
the
like,
time.
in other words, she likes rough
burlesque.
sex.
She burlesque.
She burlesque.
Yeah.
I mean, is that okay to be dealing with a
Hell
woman?
yeah.
who
Why
likes
not?
you to rip her panties?
Fuck it. I mean,
Lot
sorry.
of panties.
Yeah, you can curse. Because I'm about to say the same damn thing. What's wrong with that?
Why would I want a woman that don't want me to rip her shit off?
Stop. No, don't.
Fuck yeah. Nigga, give me the motherfucker.
You'll be into ripping her shit
Man,
off.
I rip the shit out the motherfucker. I guess what? I'll be right back at Ricky's the next day.
Buying us some other
gift card.
so I can rip them off.
Man, no, let me tell you something, man. I'm not gonna give too much of my personal life, but I was married before.
Right.
And one of the problems
So
I
you
had in
single now?
my marriage, one of the problems I had was when you in a relationship with somebody or you dealing with somebody, your sex level have to be up here.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
And that's for women and men. Man, you got to stop being in the box.
Yep.
Right.
If she
Same
likes
old
what she
bone
likes,
shit. Yeah.
again, I tell you what, if you don't do it, she gonna find somebody.
If she used to getting her panties ripped off, why would
Okay.
she request to get her panties ripped off?
Because she like it.
Right. She might not have had it.
That's a form of turning her.
Well, so part of the problem though could be her even having to ask. To my
Right.
man's point right here, dude.
But
Dude,
nowadays you need to ask because you
I ain't asking
you
nothing.
walking this thin
If you
line.
would,
You can't just be Bello.
Yeah.
Bello, you can't be just ripping no panties.
Man,
off,
I'm
right?
ripping
Can't you?
That's
If
considered.
you're given the green light,
But that,
Man, look.
I'm saying you don't even get the.
It's
you
called passion, bro.
right.
Ain't that a form of rape though, ain't it?
Ain't no rape, ripping panties off for it.
No,
You
bro.
ever went to
Panties
jail
off, that's
for
what
ripping
I'm saying.
panties off?
You walking a thin line. I mean,
Nah, bruh.
Wait, you talking about somebody you
anyway.
already about to hit?
Like, she
Bro,
like,
somebody-
look, he ripped my panties off. He was fucked up. You know, got me. You know, he ripped my panties.
Are you talking about the
Wait,
first time you ever had
time
sex
out,
with
time out.
somebody?
Are we
Evidence.
talking about somebody you about to hit or not?
Somebody,
Because if
right? What
somebody
we
you
talking?
about to
Are you
hit,
talking about
right?
like you just gonna meet somebody and all of a sudden you? I mean, I wouldn't advise that, Dante.
Wait,
She said
wait.
no. Maybe she keeping her panties on.
Are
She
you
said
going to
no.
Walmart just ripping panties?
I mean, yeah, we gotta.
What's happening?
I'm assuming you talking about somebody you involved with.
You should be free to do that if you're involved with her.
Get involved with her, but I'm saying.
She should be ripping your boxes
Dude,
off.
you know women.
I'm thinking she shouldn't want you to rip her panties off.
Dante, you know women like to be smacked, hair pulled, choked, and all that
and
shit.
Men got a problem with it. I don't got a problem with it.
I said the
slap
cat.
the hell out of her.
I said the cat.
But then that's on anyway, because when you first start dating somebody anyway, you know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out how
feel
they go
yourself
and how
out,
you
right.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta feel yourself out.
Me myself, right? Me myself, I don't want my girl to be more aggressive than me. Telling me, you know what I'm saying? You want as a man, you gonna try to do you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if she's slow with taking her panties off. And then you like
she might be slow waiting to see if you come over there and take how you take
man,
the dress
listen,
off.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Women are very intricate. Like they look at little small things, right? And then they got these fantasies they probably would never share with you.
Right. But if you initiate it, they're willing to go there with you.
Off the break, I'm aggressive.
And I am too.
And
bro.
if a woman can't handle that, then that's not the woman I need to be in bed with.
Bro.
Because I'm aggressive. I'm like, hold on, come here, shorty. Get your way.
So Dante,
You know what I mean?
Dante, what is an appropriate way?
No,
He wants to roll it down.
You want to always do the missionary? The missionary?
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't mind. I'm gonna take the panties off.
He wants to climb on top slowly.
Can I come in? Can I come in?
Are you all right?
Can I come in now?
I'm sorry.
Can I stick my finger in?
Can I stick
my finger in?
Sorry, yeah. Hold on, are you okay, baby? You gonna be asking her every 2 seconds. Are you okay? You okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Man, I'm just saying. I feel you, man. That did happen to me before. Man, I'm saying the girl wanted me to rip her panties off. I was like,
you scared?
I feel like,
you scared.
He said you
was the motherfucking panties off yourself.
Oh, you smell setup. You smell setup.
I'm like, I ain't ripping no panties off.
Dude.
I mean, I did it.
What's her name?
I did it.
Somebody better rip that shit off.
Call her right now.
Say her name and her number and her Instagram, and I will rip the hell out of them cheap ass CS panties. She got them from Kmart, so she go in and get them again.
Bro, we got plenty of panties that we can replace.
Yo, if she say rip the panties, bro, don't hesitate.
That shit exciting. That shit exciting me, bro.
Matter of fact, when you
I
rip
think they
them,
got a
grab
word
her
for that
hair
shit now.
and rip them.
My man was hollering at a chick, and she told him he was passive aggressive. You know
She
what I'm
told him,
saying? She told him.
if your woman telling you you're passive aggressive, bro,
That's what
dude.
Because he called me. He said, "Man, he said I'm passive aggressive."
That means
I said,
if
so
you don't
he
become
what you-
aggressive,
you
she
right.
gonna find some
I've
other
been told
motherfucker to be
that too.
aggressive.
So I'm just aggressive.
I'm just aggressive.
Right.
too.
That's the only way we knew was
I don't care.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. I'm just
I don't
aggressive.
care.
Dude.
If you ain't ready, get out of here.
Dude, let me tell you something. When I used to date, bro, I had this thing, but especially my first when I wasn't looking for a girlfriend, and I'm going out on a date with something. Man, my hand, I didn't fucking used to call me octopus Roman, bro, because I ain't having fucking enough hands to put all over the. Like, goddamn, you moving too fast. Stop, get off. That man, dude,
Man, listen.
they had to beat me off with them, bro.
You know, I come from the rock game, so you know I don't.
Oh yeah. I know you have. You been some things.
And I'm gonna tell you something. These rap ball whole bunch, but they pussy is whack. Straight up, like they not on that level like me aggressive. Like, you ever heard of Kama Sutra? That's what I study.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know it's 32 different types of pussy.
32 different types of pussy.
I ain't know what it.
All right, let's go down.
Look, educate me, bro.
Said I could cuss, so I'm on one now.
Educate me, bro.
few
There's 32 different types of pussy.
Okay.
Aesthetically.
Okay.
All right, you got the inbred pussy where you can't see the clit. You know what I mean? You got the clit that's hanging down. You got that wild looking, crazy looking pussy. Don't mean it ain't tight. You got all different variations of pussy.
Okay.
You got different variations when a woman bend over versus a woman laying on her back. So when you study Kama Sutra, you study all the different types of positions that you could put a woman in. You know what I mean? It ain't dominatrix. It's just, it's just knowing what the fuck to do with a woman, whatever.
Depending on
any woman,
the type of her pussy.
any woman, like I tell her right now, like, son, you sure?
So all pussy
Like,
ain't
you
the
really,
same.
you really want it? Because if you do, I'm gonna flip your ass upside down. You're gonna be like the fucking exorcist with your head turning around. Because I'm gonna twist you every way I can just to dominate you.
Right.
Because if I dominate you, you ain't gonna go to your girls talking shit about me.
That's the whole. That's it right there. That's it. Tell him.
You're not gonna go to your girlfriend saying, yeah, little dick.
You gonna perform.
Nah, bitch.
You gonna perform
No, you better tell them what really happened. Yeah. And some bras can't take it.
Yeah. Hey.
Some bras deeper than the fucking stairwell.
Dante, next time I tell you, rip that panty off, bro. Rip that shit off.
I'm gonna start ripping panties off.
Let's try this. Go right, do this.
You ain't gotta do 2 hands.
No, you don't need 2 hands. It's just fabric, bro.
It's fabric.
So part of asking that question. Let me ask you this question.
I'm ripping some panties off tonight.
Okay. Well, so part of asking that question is, so do you limit yourself or where you're willing to have sex?
Where? Oh hell no!
I'm good with having sex outside, anywhere, in the car, all that shit. If you ready, you ready.
But you ain't willing to rip the panties off.
I just don't like that part. I didn't like that part because I was like, it didn't feel like, why you want why you want me to rip
women
the panties
don't
off?
women don't like to be judged, dude, when it comes to sex like that.
No, I'm saying I ripped them off, but I'm just saying it just felt a little way, So I just want to see, But now it's all right. I rip them off and all that shit now.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Okay,
but it's good.
It's good.
But another question I have, man. Another question almost on that line. Do you feel as a man? How do you feel if a woman try to flip you?
What you mean?
Flip me how?
I mean, like y'all on the thing and she flip your ass over and some shit. You
like she's taking control. She's taking control.
See,
I'm very aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like that.
She ain't flip you though.
I'm saying flip you over, not flip you in.
That means she
wants to switch position.
Yeah, she want to flip. She just flip your ass over. No. Not that far, but I'm saying she wanted to flip you over. So you like, okay, you on top.
She gonna flip you.
No, she on top. Wait a minute, no, she on top of you, whatever.
Hell yeah, flip me.
And then she just grab your ass and flip your ass over.
Goddamn right.
Like you a little boy.
Goddamn right. You're a little boy. From 37 Southeast say, goddamn right. You know what?
You like being controlled, though.
No, because at some point she has to exhibit that she on your level.
Okay.
And if she can't take control, because no man want to be telling her what to do all the time.
Right.
You don't want to tell a girl what to do all the time. One day you want to be sitting on the couch and she come in with some boy shows like, nigga, get your ass on the floor right now. You ain't gonna let her put your leg up though, are you? Why not?
Dude, there's been no, seriously, dude. There's been some instances where a man will have their legs up and the woman is basically fucking them. When I'm saying fucking them, their dick is in their pussy, but they're the ones doing
you already feeling like that.
That's okay.
Hey, bro.
Because if she that aggressive, that's the woman you need.
Dude.
So I like to be in control, so I want to be in control.
I don't like, so
even if you wasn't in control because you ain't ripped the panties off. How the hell you in control? You scared to rip the panties off?
Right.
No, she was in control. She told your ass something to do, and you ain't do it.
You still waiting on
Oh, wow, man, that's crazy.
No.
Bruh, you are not in control right now.
You know that little move they be doing now and shit.
I got my rap voice out and everything. What the fuck?
Motherfucker leg, and then the next day you know she.
Let me tell you something. Whatever she want, nigga, do it. That's my last
dude. I'm about to say you going real deep now. Whatever she want to do,
nigga. I'm telling you, because she a woman.
No. I get it. I'm saying so. By saying that, you're saying there's no limits.
Man, I lick ass.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about she's sticking shit in your ass.
Oh hell no.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So there's some limits.
There is a limit. That's what you gotta call that.
When I tell my girl, I say we can do anything.
Don't stick no shit in my ass. Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
That includes fingers and all that.
You ain't sticking nothing in the exit.
My shit is only exit.
What Ice Cube say?
It was exit only.
My ass is exit only.
That's right. Exit only. So other than that, for me, hey man, I'm down for anything in bed.
Look, before I let a motherfucker do that, I drink this whole motherfucking bottle. I
cut that joint too.
I drink this whole bottle. I drink all fucking 4 of these.
Yeah, that's
bottles.
what I'm saying.
No,
give him that top back.
There's limits.
No, there's limits. That's what I'm saying. So for me, other than that, bro, I'm pretty, dude. I'm flexible when it comes to having sex, bro.
You got to be.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, especially
let
with
me
these
tell you
women
something. You got
nowadays,
some
you
women
know?
who are shy, like some women who not as experienced as other women.
Yeah.
Even though they older, they probably used to the mundane missionary stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But when you meet a dude
I
like
hate
me,
missionaries.
I like women that give me excitement. You ain't got to text me all day talking about what you gonna do.
Yep.
You got to show me when I show up.
When I show up.
You know what I mean? So when I show up, I expect certain things. I want the mood to be right. You got to dim the lights. And talking about don't play R. Kelly. Bitch, you better put some R. Kelly on.
Let me bump and grind.
Bro, you better. And then you just got to be willing to explore. Because I used to be that type of dude that was very conservative. You know what I mean? I wasn't into all the Kama Sutra stuff and with all that. I was just like, all right, hop on top, bow, 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 I'm done. I lost a lot of relationships because of that.
But yeah, women will have you like, nah.
They gonna go to the next dude.
Right.
That's willing to explore. What women want is a man that's willing to think outside the box.
Yeah.
That's willing to go beyond.
But that's
what
why a
the
lot of
normal.
times women, to your point, that's why a lot of times women like dating older men. Because older men, because to your point, because when I first started having sex, I didn't know any better.
Let me tell you, I missed out on some coochie one night. I met this girl that it was a long time ago, so my wife listened to it a long time ago.
Shit, my wife was.
But anyway,
Hey, wifey, he's not willing to rip off the panties.
at least she know.
You ain't getting set up, huh, Dante?
But anyway, I met this young lady a long time ago at the club, and then I fucked it up because I was a little one of them. What y'all call them dudes? I came, went back to my place. I had my own place and everything. I got there, bam. And I went there, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower. You wanna take a shower? She's like, no, I'm good, But I took a shower, got all
number
clean
one.
and
You
all
make her
that
take
shit.
a shower.
I got all clean and shit, but when I came back in there, to get it, she was like, I don't wanna do nothing, I'm good.
Yeah, you done killed the mood.
You know what?
I killed the mood. I feel like I killed the mood or something.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because see, number one thing about a man, I'm not about to do nothing until I'm fresh.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
You just came from where the club,
Yeah,
right?
we was partying at the club.
Okay, you was partying. You went home, got fresh. She refused to. She stink.
Why she didn't get in the shower with me though? She should have got the fuck
I
in
don't
the
know.
shower.
But guess
She
what?
wanted you to
know
fuck her right
what'd
there and
you
then.
tell her? What'd you tell her after that?
I was like, what? You know, she like, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to do nothing.
So what happened? She spent the night?
Take me home.
No, just take her home.
That bitch with a walk.
Oh man.
See, that's what you fucked up at.
Hey, I just met Bello, my motherfucking nigga. That's my man.
No, she with a walk. What you mean? Hold on. You ain't doing nothing.
You came all the way to my
Hold
house,
on.
huh?
I drove you to my house. I went to the shower to get fresh. I asked you if you want to get fresh.
Right.
And when I get out the shower, you tell me, bitch, you walking.
Right.
She walking. That was okay to put.
Let me tell you something,
Or
man.
she was faking from
years
the
ago,
beginning?
Same situation. Years ago, I took a broad down to the harbor hotel, pay for everything, right? So we get there, you know what I mean, and it's a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it was just unnecessary to the point where I got up in the middle of the night. Was like, you know what? I put my pants on. I'm like, man, I'm about to take you home, bro. Like, cause I ain't got time for. I don't play around when it comes to my sleep.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you should have made her walk. You should have made her walk.
Yeah, I was fucked up in the head then. I was like, damn, what the
Excuse
fuck
me.
this motherfucking girl doing?
I was asking for the lemon pepper.
The underground lab in 80 countries.
The honey lemon pepper right here.
There you go. He want to give him point. He ain't worried about the
The underground lab in 80 countries downloaded
That's
on
right.
Roku.
Make sure y'all go
Right now.
download the Underground Lab Roku channel.
We on Dap It Up podcast right
And
now.
make sure you check out Unleashed on the same
Y'all
thing.
might have to make me a
We
host.
got our Unleashed partners up in this thing.
That's right. Unleashed.
Unleashed every Wednesday, every
Oh, he
Thursday.
back on. You back on lemon pepper already?
And 20 Bello got a song called Dap It Up.
Yeah, I do. I did
know?
that years ago with Malik Pilot, like
Damn.
many years
For real?
ago. Yeah, I shot over maybe 125, 150 music videos. Started the DMV, like I just been entrenched in the rap game. Now I got my last album coming out.
Oh, for real?
It's called Wounded Alive. I got an IG page called Wounded Alive.
Okay.
My last album coming out soon, also with my book.
Should be
that I've
done
been
here
writing.
at the Underground
And
Lab. We got a
We
studio
gonna come
here.
out going. I'm gonna show y'all the excerpts from my book You know that? The Underground Lab. Come on down.
80 countries.
80 countries. Download on the Roku right now.
That's
the Underground Lab, you do it or Bello gonna be on your ass.
Bello
you better do it. I'm gonna be on your ass, and you not getting no more Bello Burn unless you download the Underground Lab.
Hey, yo, I gotta cut this back. I got a teenager at home that's going wild by himself at the house, so I already know.
Let him live. Let him live.
There's a party going on in my house now. I gotta cut that out. You know what I'm saying?
It's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Yeah, he probably ripping panties on right now.
He's 18, 19.
18 now.
Oh, he ripping panties on.
He's ripping panties
That's
off.
You know how you was when you were
about?
18?
Huh?
You know how you was when you were 18?
Exactly.
That's
That's why you worried.
But
He's trying to get home so he can rip the panties off.
You know you
He's
got
missing all the
Hey,
action.
18, you know you ain't paying attention to what's going on in the house. So, you know,
Don't
other
worry
people,
about it. Let him rip some panties
people
off,
going
man.
through
It's
your,
enjoyable.
doing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I might have some money stashed in the side. I got to come back and he act like he reading the Bible when he come back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I enjoyed it.
Great to meet you, brother.
Hey, you too, hey.
Check out
20 Bello, man. 20 Bello. For real.
That's right. I got to come on y'all show too, man.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna hit you up, bro.
Hey, I got you on.
This is real
I'm
stuff.
Profit Properties. I'm on Instagram, Profit Properties. World's best real estate agent.
Just follow me, man. Follow back, man.
Hey,
Just
all
be
that.
aware, my page be jumping.
No, okay.
Like
Yeah,
that.
that's what's
It
up.
be
That's right.
jumping.
We need you on the list.
Jumping for
It be
sure.
jumping.
Dap it out for everybody. Dap it up. You know what I'm saying?
It be like we used to say, bumping out the box.
Thanks for like.
Thanks for having me on here, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Go home, man. Look, if your son ripped off some panties, don't get mad.
Yeah.
Be proud.
I'm trying to catch that. I can't catch the little young, and I know how they go. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man. Shit, don't worry about it, man. Let him do his thing. Stop trying to catch him.
We're coming to America. Say he got to sow his royal oats.
Exactly, bro. Don't try to catch him.
I couldn't sow my royals in my house. You know,
But you did. You just gonna do it when they were home.
We was 18.
Hey, yo, don't forget, I grew up with you, so I know what you were doing.
Hey, low key.
You know what you was
I
doing.
studied all day and all night. That's what I did. All day.
Don't switch up now. You got all that pussy back there. Don't. You know what I mean? Don't switch up now.
Switch up now.
You know what I mean?
Now can't nobody
you
get
don't want
nothing.
Now you don't want your son to follow in your footsteps.
He gonna be just like you.
I told my young shit. No, we don't want that one. I want to be opposite.
You don't want your son to get the same amount of pussy that you got. That's crazy.
I'm out of here.
That is not good person, bro.
That's horrible. Bad
horrible
leadership.
person.
Very bad
He
leadership.
gonna get more
That is
pussy than you.
bad leadership, man.
Your motto should be, nigga, you need to get more
should
pussy
be
than I ever
coaching
got.
your son to walk down to the cows instead of run down. You should be coaching. Excuse me. Oh man, y'all done gave me a headache. You need to coach your son on how to walk down.
What else you got
to the
for us,
pussy.
Dante?
Man, you know. We live
Oh, man.
We
What else
live
we
on
got?
the Dap It Up podcast. You know how we do it.
That shit was
Each
crazy.
and every Thursday night right here on the Underground Lab channel right here. You know how we do it. Definitely we got my man 20 Bello in the building. We got the Bello Burn in the building.
Yep.
Right.
You know, it was a couple of little questions I had, man.
Go ahead, get
I'm
to
trying
it,
to
man.
see if I got another little topic on here somewhere. I didn't bring my little book in this time.
Don't worry about it. Shoot it.
I love your topics, though, Dante.
About pussy. I go home see what's going on, man.
I know, man.
I thought you did all that shit last night based on your
I gotta do
fornication
some more.
ways.
I gotta do some more because
Okay.
I got to repent later.
I used up all my little topics on that one that we did, but we good,
Yeah.
man. We
We
just
good?
gonna keep it, man. We
Hey,
just
man,
dapping
look,
it up,
man.
man. That's how we do it, man.
That's what we
You know?
do, man.
That's what's up.
Hey, I'm so glad, man, you came on.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure,
Tonight,
man. It's my pleasure.
I want everybody to definitely to go check out the
Get
Bello
that
Burn.
Bello
Get this
Burn.
Bello Burn. You know, we keep on running. We keep running it.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
gonna be
time to
pushing
get
it and pushing it and pushing it all the time, man. We definitely gonna be doing that and pushing out the Bello Burn. And I got
I kind of want to say this one thing to say to black businesses. Black businesses, man, y'all got to start being more professional. You know what I mean? Like nobody owe you nothing, man.
Right.
Like out here.
Right.
Be professional, like we talked about earlier with your customer service. Your logos, your listen, stop making all these long ass names that nobody can remember. Shanika was Brusa. You know what I mean? Like stop doing that. Because nobody can remember that. You gotta understand the difference between branding and marketing. and promotion. It's three different things. Everybody think branding or marketing and promotion is the same. It's not. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure, like, with this box right here, you got my face on it, right?
Hold it up there.
Definitely. You got my face on it.
Right.
The brand is Bello Burn. The marketing is the box. Right? The marketing setup is the box and the tape with my face on it. The promotion is whatever demographic I'm trying to sell this to.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? And that's the reason why people come into business and they fail. Because they come into business thinking about becoming a millionaire. You got to take that out your mind. Straight up, off the break. Don't come in business thinking, I'm going to make $1 million. Because that's where you go wrong right away. Come in and say, I'm going to make $25.
Right.
More than I had yesterday. And that, you creating steps. Right?
Baby steps.
When I could sell $10,000 worth of hot sauce in 1 year, hand to hand, and I'm not Crystals, I'm not Frank's, I'm not any of that shit you see in shoppers.
Right.
And guess what? This is going to be a multi-million-dollar business. Baby steps. So to all my entrepreneurs out there, anybody that want to start a business, don't delay it. You don't need all this capital to start a business. Right. Take your idea and run with it, but get your branding right, get your website, get your marketing and promotion right, and just think small.
Right.
And build up on it.
Build it.
That's
because
fair.
a lot of people give up because they're not making the money they thought they was going to make.
Yeah. Have realistic
I
expectations.
got droughts with Bello Burn too. But guess what? I'll be sleeping. My phone go off. Order $50. Order $40. Order $30. I made $100. That's $100 I didn't have.
There you go.
Okay?
Nice.
So, in closing, I just want to say, all my business people out there, stay focused on what you want to do. I don't care if you want to be a janitor. Go buy you the best toilet brush there is. And clean that toilet to the best of
you
your
could.
ability.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
If you want to pull off panties,
Be the best panty pull.
be the best panty pull off.
And no, wait, one more question. Another question I have for you. Also, I want to let the people know, Bello, the other thing I want to let the people know about your, you say you have 2 annual cookouts every year, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's supposed to be one.
Supposed to be one?
But the first one went so well. I had Nasty Reloaded Band. I had Lit Band. It was some notable people that came out. I had LJ from Backyard come out.
Right.
Killer was trying to make it. I had Wop from Familiar Faces. Wop and them.
Wop and them.
Yeah, Wop and them. I had who else? Dig Dug.
Wisdom's Feet.
Northeast.
Wisdom's
Northeast
Feet.
Groove was Dig Dug, my man. Dig Dug love. Shout out Dig Dug, man. He loved Hot Bello Burn. Dig Dug. Oh, you know Dig Dug. That's my man. He came out. I had Two-Face of Don come out. You know, a very legendary figure in the rap.
Where do you have the cookouts out? No.
At my house.
At your house.
I got 3 inches.
3 ranches.
3 acres out, man. I'm a
3
fuck.
acres.
Was in Howard County?
I got Odenton. I got a field
Odenton.
bigger than FedEx.
Okay.
That's why I do my. Yeah, that's why I do my.
That's where you do
cookouts.
your. That's where you. Okay, gotcha.
They, the
your garden
I only
look
got
like?
2 neighbors. The neighbors called the police. I'm like, fuck.
Bello, what your garden look like? I mean, like,
My garden really ain't that big.
ain't
It's going to get bigger, but the thing is, like I said, I only started doing this year.
you ever think about selling peppers? Just your
I'm
peppers?
thinking about all kinds of business.
Okay.
I might get some habaneros and dry them out and sell packets.
Right.
Like, it don't matter to me. Right now, this is the forefront, but this is going to trickle down to everything else.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I just love, my thing is, I love being in the company of business-minded people.
Right.
Brothers. You know, white people too. Like I said,
All people.
that know business and that enjoy the pursuit of it. Those type of people I can hang around. We go bowling, we go hang out, we go pull some panties.
Right.
Well,
Carefully.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Ranch Restaurant and Bar over in Cheverly, Maryland, because I'm gonna definitely get this up in the Ranch Restaurant.
And you know what? Another ranch restaurant.
The Ranch Restaurant over there in Cheverly, Maryland. You know, so I definitely
we got to get it in the ranch.
Definitely gonna get it in the ranch.
One thing I want to shout out Sweet Baked Buds too. Sweet Baked Buds on Instagram, man. They do all the infused stuff. That's my sister. This is the reason why we came up with this one. You see the label is different on this one? It's got her logo on here and everything.
Okay. I didn't notice that. Okay.
Hey, I appreciate the Dap It Up podcast.
There you go.
We got Underground Lab in 80 different countries. Downloaded on
That's
Roku.
Right. We appreciate that for sure, man.
Right now.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on the
Thank
Dap It
y'all,
Up
man.
Live
Thank y'all.
podcast,
Thank
man.
y'all.
I'd like to thank our guest, Bello Burn, for definitely stepping in the building tonight.
Absolutely.
We'd like to thank Unleashed for hanging in there with us tonight.
Unleashed. I got to get on y'all's show
My
next,
man.
man.
Appreciate it.
You know, so we're going to do plenty of things, man. We're going to definitely keep it rocking and everything. My man O is in the building, right? Holding it down for us all.
He love the lemon pepper.
You know?
Yeah.
Just like to thank y'all, man, and make sure y'all tune in next week. I'll try to have another awesome guest on here, man, on the Dap It Up Live podcast, all right?
Thanks for having me, man.
Appreciate it.
My man.
All right.
All right. Good show, bro.
Deal.